Welcome back once again. We are here still at Gamescom 2017 having an awesome time. Lothar and I are joined by the team going to show us some Sword Art Online Fatal Bullets for the first time in English.
Yes, the first time in English.
So I know you guys just released the trailer in Japan last week, but that was in Japanese. And now we get to see exactly what's happening on the English side.
Exactly. With the new build, so the new game, you will be able to see what the player are using now on the consumer booth. So still a bit on gameplay, actually.
Nice. And we have gameplay ready to just jump in.
There will be a lot of action and shooting.
That's what I'm talking about. A lot of fatal bullets. Is there just one fatal bullet? Like,
well, it should be the last one, right?
you would think like the last one. The last bullet in the clip is the fatal one, or the first one might be the fatal one. I don't know.
Well, we will see according to how the player plays.
All right, I'm in. I mean, I like bullets. I like when they're fatal. I like when they're not fatal as well. That do a lot of damage.
Exactly.
Nice. And we are live.
You said you would like to live there.
I would. I mean, look at this place. No traffic. Doesn't seem like, there's a lot of people around to annoy you. Like you can live right there in that high rise. That high rise looks amazing.
Yeah. No, actually, no. There is no one here, but that's quite weird because you should choose between two kind of player actually. So the main protagonist, well, not protagonist, but the playable characters you can play with the game would be Kirito and Shino. So actually, they should be on the screen, which is not the case. So that's quite weird. What about to say about Shino and Kirito? So Kirito is mainly a swordman, so you have two kinds of weapons. The first one is a laser sword, and the other one is a handgun. So
are these our characters right here on the table?
No, it's not a character on the table.
Oh.
On the table you have Kirito, but this one is his avatar inside the previous game, Sword Art Online Authorization. And the other one is Asuna, and it is his lover. So both figurines here were inside the previous collector editions of the game.
Oh, okay. So you have to be collecting the previous game.
Exactly.
In order to jump in on that. So tell us a little bit about the backstory behind Fatal Bullet.
Yeah, sure. I cannot say too much about the story right now because we're just in on the games, so cannot say too much. But about maybe Sword Art Online or Sword Art Online in general,
sure.
Because some people maybe doesn't know this anime. The main protagonist is Kirito, so the young guy you have seen before, and the story takes place into the future. He likes video games too, and he's playing VR MMORPG game, which is Sword Art Online. Unfortunately for him, he will get stuck into this game, and he needs to come back into reality.
So he's immersed into the atmosphere of the game, basically.
Sorry?
He's immersed into the game.
Exactly. It's completely immersed into the game, and unfortunately for him, if he dies into the game, he dies also in the reality.
But that doesn't happen to the player that plays the game.
No.
Okay.
Here it's another story.
I was like, whoa, man,
not only
that's
do you
close.
die in the VR game experience of your character who's playing the game, but then you also die who are playing the game, and then that's it.
Exactly. No, we are not here to kill players. We want them to play the game and enjoy it.
Nice.
It's like watching Inception for the first time.
Right?
Exactly. It's a game inside a game.
Yeah.
That is the basis of Sword Art Online.
Nice. And the Sword Art Online is, it's been around. The story itself of the original, Sword Art Online, has been around for a while.
Well, the story of the games itself is a parallelism of the story of the anime itself. So all our Sword Art Online games, the scenario is to provide by the original author, but player won't be able to play the exact story of the original anime.
Okay.
So here, for example, so Clément is playing with Kirito. Here, the avatar is quite different from the figurines you have seen before, but it is still a guy. Don't worry, he just have long hair. So he is with the bosses actually right now, and yeah, he's playing with other playable characters, Asuna, Shino, and Lifa, and he can give order to its team to defeat the boss actually. So as I said before, Kirito has a kind of gameplay. He likes close combat mainly. He's using the sword and handguns. So what he will mainly do is just trying to avoid the bullets from his enemy and get closer to him and then slash him with the sword.
I like that. Now, do you guys take from the lore of Sword Art Online the manga at all, or do you just create your own original content that you put into the video game? Would there be any nods?
Well, all of the environment, we wanted to recreate the original anime, actually. So the fans will be able to see exactly the same atmosphere, the same environment, deserted land, devastated cities. And we added some stuff into it. For example, there is a spaceship you have seen into the trailer. There is a pod. So obviously there will be added content in order to give a special aura to the story of the game.
So that's actually a very important component of adapting anything, right? Manga, book, or anything else that was created before, when the fans can actually feel the same emotions, right? So that's actually really cool to hear that you guys care about that, because it's not only about the visuals, it's also about the emotions that the game gets you, right?
Yes, obviously. The Sword Art Online is about different worlds. So, for example, last year edition was on Sword Art Online itself and CRAD, and you see that atmosphere is completely different. It was brighter. In some games there is fairies, and here you see a destroyed environment. And we want people to feel exactly the same feelings that they felt when they watched the anime. And actually, this world, Gamescom Online, where was very requested by the fans because it was a success. People like this part of the anime and they wanted to play it, and because also it's quite different from before. Before you used swords, in this case you use gun. So it's quite interesting to see the different world and the different type of gameplay you can use.
This is why I wanted to ask, because it's sword, but there's a bullet.
Right?
It doesn't make much sense, right?
I mean, I've seen gun swords before, but I mean, a lot of people, you know.
Exactly, and here you have a sword and a bullet.
So what would you like for fans of Sword Art Online to take away from the experience of Fatal Bullet?
Well, I wish they will enjoy it, and I wish they will feel like they are inside the game. They are inside Gamescom Online, and that they will be able to enjoy the environment as they did when they played the anime. And something really important also is that there are different playable characters, but they will have different weapons as well. And the good thing is that they will be able to personalize the playable characters as they want.
Oh, that's awesome.
Within a wide range of weapons. According to that, they will feel really differently the type of gameplay, because here you have seen Kirito and there was also Shino, but Shino used mainly a sniper. So she will hide behind obstacles from the enemies to target the enemies and
shoot fatal bullets.
She is the Phantom
right?
Bullet, exactly. Especially when she used her ability Phantom Bullet.
Nice. Oh, see, there's a little bit more mystery to uncover. And when is the game coming out? Have you guys have an announced date?
Well, we said early 2018.
Okay, so that's like close.
It's really close.
Because this month's already almost over. The next thing is New Year's, and then boom, we'll be experiencing the magic.
7 days.
I know, right? Awesome. You guys, thank you so much for showing us a little Sword Art Online Fatal Bullets. We're going to have to wait until early 2018 to get our hands on it, but we've got plenty more.